Hi, I'm Scott Stein, Senior Associate Editor at CNET.com, and we're going to show you how to get PDF books onto your iPad. Now, the reason we're bringing this up is because the iPad's a fantastic e-reader. There are a number of e-reading software options on there, iBooks, the Kindle, Barnes & Noble's app, and more, in fact. And they're all compelling and they're all great, except for there's a question of, unless you're purchasing them, how do you get stuff onto it from outside? Well, you may already know that if you have an Epub file, but what if it's something else? In fact, what if it's something that you've written? I'm a writer and other people may be too, or you may have documents you want to bring on there and glance at as well. Well, for that, PDFs are a much easier way to use the e-reader functions on your iPad than Epub. While there are some other great PDF readers as well, including Goodreader for 99 cents, a very diverse program that allows you to also import directly from the web or even from Google Docs. It can go onto the file server and pull the documents down. iBooks is a lot easier in the sense that it's built in already and it actually looks really nice and pretty, we'll admit it. Step one, and maybe the most challenging step, is actually saving your document as a PDF. Now, if you haven't done it before, you may be confused as to how exactly to do it. On a Mac, it's dead simple. You actually go from the print menu and you can actually save as a PDF from there, from any document or any program that you're working on. And it's actually very simple. A lot of modern word processors can save as PDFs, screenwriting programs, and Google Docs can save automatically as a PDF as well. From there, we find that the easiest way to do it is just email the document to yourself. We just downloaded a free Epub. There are a lot out there. This is David Copperfield by Charles Dickens, a 3.9 megabyte file. Once it's downloaded, you can click on it and it opens up a preview within email. Now, at the top, there's an open in button. You just tap that and it actually shows you all of the apps that can read that. We'll pick iBooks and it imports it really quickly. And then it adds it to a library that's a parallel library to what's on your book collection on your iBooks app. Now the difference here is that you can't really change the font sizes, and as you notice, there's no pretty page turning. You're going to have to deal with just side-by-side scrolling if you can bear it. As far as chapters, there really aren't that either. If you press the chapter button at the top, it actually brings up all the pages of the PDF, which can get a little annoying if you're dealing with a tremendously large file. It's not the greatest for large files if you're reading a novel in that regard, although you can search the text within the PDF. Another nice thing about PDF files is they'll retain all of their color and graphics as well. So if you have big brochures or digital magazines, those work great too. Now, if you don't want to email it to yourself, you can always simply do it from iTunes the same way you would with Epub or other files. When you connect it within iTunes, you can choose to add it within iTunes under the Documents area. You can add the files that you want. So that's it. We would love if you were able to take notes within the PDFs or be able to do some editing as well. Obviously, that's not available with current technology, but hopefully in the future, that type of cloud document support will become easier and easier to use on devices like the iPad. But for now, it's a more diverse e-reader than you think, and it's really easy to get files from your email if you're using PDFs. I'm Scott Stein, and that's how to read PDF ebooks on your iPad.
Hey folks, Brian Cooley from CNET.com. Now when we check the performance of a piece of tech, we check the performance of a piece of tech. If you love videos of cars and all their high-tech and high-performance glory, check out the CNET CarTech video podcast, cnet.com/CarTechTV.